I was wrong. The only person I could lie to was myself, and finding the truth within me hurts. Flowering my language would only make the task I have in introspection all the more difficult. I broke myself apart this past month, and tasked myself with figuring out what pieces of me are good versus bad. My imagination running rampant with metaphor and simile. Aspects of myself had to be faced. Carl Jung characterized what I had to confront and called it the shadow. I cannot pretend to know psychology, but I know how I feel when it comes to 3 versions of myself. There is the person behind my eyes, the self I see in the mirror, and the shadow I cast when the light is shone upon me. They are only physical or mental manifestations that I have done my best to manage. The idea of managing myself is wrong. I trust an old lecture from Grace Hopper who said, "You manage things, you lead people." I haven't been leading my body and soul to a better life. I have been managing and maintaining the life I already thought I had. If I could give knowledge to myself to prevent me from being led astray, I will. I remember a long time ago in which I saw my shadow. I was distracted and lit from behind by house lights after sundown, walking a friend's dog. I yelled at the figure approaching me from the tree line, "Who are you?" I halted. My heartbeat was fast and absolute terror. My shadow didn't respond. They weren't real. I was genuinely afraid. I tried to forget. I tried to repress my past from a clean slate. But I cannot, because that would be another lie. I am constantly aware of my darkest self. I like dark rooms, dark mode, the black, the void. The dichotomy I feel within longs for absolute dark or absolute light, because in both cases I cast no shadow. And I feel free. My shadow isn't there. I feel bliss. My eyes are closed in the bright sun, laying in well-kept grass. How am I supposed to overcome this? The constant reminder being witnessed everywhere I go. Worse than whispers in my head, it's the ring of silence. I try to drown it out, music, videos, noise, anything. When my voice is hoarse and the power runs out, my home feels like a tomb. And I have already buried myself. The last thing is the sun falling below the horizon. The darkness swallows me. Candlelight. Flame dancing in its container. It lives and breathes, but its light is defiant to the dark. It gives me hope. All of the death, darkness, the shadow becomes something new. The flame dances, and I feel happy. The light from a candle is a mockery to the void. I like it. It says in its own silence that it will not die, and I won't die either. The sun will always rise again, and I like the sun. How dare depression exist when the sun always rises? It's the star that is our soul. It has been raging since the beginning of our system being formed. We're in the Orion arm of this galaxy, and our soul will live on long after we're gone. My shadow will end, and I will have victory.